More information is being revealed about the victims of Wednesday night's horrific American Airlines plane crash in Washington, D.C. at Reagan National Airport. At least 30 bodies have been pulled from the wreckage of a devastating mid-air collision over Washington, D.C. that claimed the lives of a well-known TikTok skating star who was only 13, an acclaimed athlete couple, and the entire flight crew. Among the victims of the airplane crash are also sisters Everly and Allie Dial Livingston, ages 14 and 11 years old, respectively. Their deaths were first reported by skating website Golden Skate, and they are among the multiple skaters who were on board the American Airlines flight from Wichita, Kansas. Both sisters were members of the Washington Figure Skating Club and would often share their figure skating routines via social media and went by the handle at ice_skating_sisters. In their final Instagram just 5 days before the crash, the girls could be seen at the U.S. Figure Skating Championships, held in Wichita, Kansas. 16-year-old figure skater Spencer Lane and fellow skater Gina Hahn, 13, were also among the victims of the crash. The two were traveling home from a figure skating event in Wichita, Kansas. Their mothers were also on board. The deadly crash, which occurred Wednesday night over the Potomac River, involved an American Airlines flight carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members and an Army Black Hawk helicopter. Officials confirmed that all 64 people aboard the plane perished. Russian figure skating champions and famed athlete couple Evgenia Shishkova, 53, and Vadim Naumov, 56, were also on board. Fairfax County school officials confirmed that 3 unidentified students and 6 parents, including 2 staff members, were among those killed. Authorities began recovering bodies from the crash site early Thursday, with D.C. Fire Chief John Donnelly reporting that at least 28 had been found so far. The bodies of all 4 crew members were among those recovered, including one who had been just months away from both a promotion and their wedding. Wendy Jo Schaefer was a mother of 2 boys and devoted wife to her husband, Nate Schaefer. Nate said in a statement to People magazine that his wife had an unwavering spirit. "I'm still waiting to wake up from this nightmare, but I fear this is the truth," he said in a statement on Thursday. A family member confirmed his note to People. Mother and son, Christine Lane and Spencer Lane of Rhode Island, were traveling back from Wichita after attending the U.S. Figure Skating Championships. Kia Duggins was a former Miss Kansas and had been visiting her mom in her hometown of Wichita but was returning to Washington, D.C., where she worked for Civil Rights Corps. Famed Disney on Ice skater and actress Inna Valinskaya, 59, was also among the victims. She competitively skated for the Soviet Union and performed for Disney on Ice as Princess Aurora, Cinderella, Belle, and Ariel, according to her coaching biography. "She was one of the best skaters I've ever seen, honestly. She was one of the best pair girls to skate," Valinskaya's ex-husband, Ross Lonsell, told News 4. "Just knowing the impact she made to all the skaters and everyone just hurts my soul, and just I wish all those kids that she taught, just my condolences, and I wish them, all my prayers go out to them," he said. "I wish them the best of life and everything because I know it's going to be so hard without her. It's tough because as a figure skating coach, you mean a lot to these kids and you're like the individual person for them." The American Airlines jet, Flight 5342, had been on final approach to Reagan Washington National Airport when it collided with the Black Hawk, sending debris raining down over the river and nearby areas. Investigators are now working to piece together what led to the catastrophic accident. American Airlines confirmed late Wednesday night that 60 passengers and 4 crew members were aboard the flight. Emergency sources told NBC Washington that the plane broke into 2 pieces after colliding with the Black Hawk. Both aircrafts were in the water and the plane was reported to be in several pieces, according to local officials. American Airlines CEO Robert Isom expressed his sorrow for the victims of the crash and their families, and said he was preparing to travel to Washington, D.C. "First and most importantly, I'd like to express our deep sorrow about these events," Isom said in a video statement about the crash. This is a difficult day for all of us at American Airlines, and our efforts now are focused entirely on the needs of our passengers, crew members, partners, first responders, along with their families and loved ones.